The process begins with an application by religious leaders requesting the reopening of the church. The Ministry of Education says from today, Monday, May 18th, they will be accepting applications. Requests must be submitted by church leaders at least 3 working days prior to the proposed opening date. Some of these protocols include calculating the number of attendees to be allowed in the building as well as 36 square feet per person sitting space. Copies of the protocol were circulated to church leaders on Friday. How do church leaders see this being a reality? GBN contacted Pastor Devon Rashid to find out. The local pastor says it would be a challenge for some.
Some churches that would have to do very little depending on their current situation based on the protocol. But we understand that the definition of church can be very broad, yes? And so there may be other churches that may have challenges because of the situation. So I think, and that is from our membership, that is the initial feedback that we're getting. Some people are fine with some of the protocols, and there are some people who find it a little bit challenging.
He explains how he intends to operate in order to accommodate the protocol, although that doors will not be open immediately as transportation would be a factor.
I have 2 churches that I pastor, and one of my church would be able to have 1 service, and then the other location will have to have 3 services on a given day to work within the protocol. It will take some extra sacrifice, but it is doable. However,
online services will continue as they have recently captured a larger audience. Adjustments to the protocol, he says, are likely.
It must be said, Christina, that the government did indicate to us that the protocols will be reviewed every 2 or so weeks, because obviously the situation with COVID is always changing. So we are thinking by the next 2 weeks we may find, providing that the situation with COVID-19 becomes better, and that seems to be the direction in which we are heading, where we have less cases and people are recovering. We're expecting that there may be less protocol in place, in terms of what needs to happen.
Church leaders must adhere to a maximum of 10 individuals allowed to attend weddings, whether at the church or the reception. The same applies for funerals. Any minister of religion found in violation of the protocols for the reopening of churches will forfeit the opportunity to continue his or her ministry throughout the duration of the declared state of emergency. Applications can be sent to religiousaffairsgrenada@gmail.com. Chrislina John, GBN News.